So welcome back to my weekly video of auctions of, in particular, electric vehicles. So this week we're not going to showroom because they've got what I call a bread and butter week. So they've got 35-ish Zoes and Nissan Leaf, and you guys like to see variety. So I'm going to go to my old stomping ground in Leicestershire, to Aston Barclay at Donington Park, where they've got a good variety of EVs in, and of course they've got a Kia e-Niro 4 Plus, which I thought would be interesting to have a quick look at that, to compare that 4 Plus e-Niro that went through showroom last week. More or less the same miles. Let's have a quick look at it and see if it fetches the same sort of money. So nice bit of variety at Castle Donington today. So Tesla, the e-Niro, I'm going to have a look at in a second. Model Y. We've got Mercedes EQA. Don't see many of them about. Peugeot, all the normal stuff that you guys like to watch. So let's have a quick look at this Kia e-Niro. Interestingly, the one last week at showroom was a 21 plate in the gunmetal grey. That had 49,000 miles. This has got 42,000 miles. That one was a grade 2. It only had a very small amount of damage. This has got a little bit more damage, which we'll have a look at in a minute. But the one last week sold for 12,300, which was about £500 over its guide price. This week, its guide price, cap clean, is 12,400. Interesting, isn't it? So the valuations will, or the suggested cap trade valuations will change from week to week, depending on what's previously sold at other auctions. So I reckon this will go to around 12,400. It's a nice thing. Let's just have a quick look. It was in the free colour on a 21 plate. There's the VES button. Again, if you don't know what I'm on about, look at last week's video. But it's got the VES button, which means you're not going to upset your neighbours early in the morning. Both cables, of course, the 4 Plus has got the heavier duty Type 2 cable, so it can actually pull 11 kilowatts, which is more than the standard on the 4, the 3 and the 2 trim level, which is just 7 kilowatts from a fast charger. Yeah, nice spec on these. Like these a lot, as you know. Damage report, little chip there to the front bumper. Underneath the front air down there, the little blue trim, there is some damage there, look. You could get a smart repair trim man to basically sand that back, or a body shop, and blow it in. So it's not the end of the world. Or you can buy a used one. Oh, the little stone chip there to the indicator lens. The worst I can see is on the tail pad. So the back of the tailgate, there is a huge chunk missing. So something's obviously slid back in the boot and punctured the plastic. That could be replaced. Big stone chip to the windscreen. My advice is buy it, insure it, and after about a month claim on your windscreen insurance and get that done for under your fully comprehensive insurance. Crack to the rear lens, not a biggie. Again, you could find a second-hand one on the internet quite easily. And it's got a wheel scuff there to the alloy. That is from curbing. Door edge chips, and of course the good old diamond cut oxidisation of the lacquer, which happens on most cars, to be honest, but the e-Niro is no different to others. We also get a inspection report, which also you could take along with you to Aston Barclay when you go to pick it up. Make sure the damage matches exactly what you've seen. So you do have some comeback. If you turn up and someone's reversed into the front door, then obviously you can reject it. Offside front 3mm on the tyres, offside rear 6, near side front 4, near side rear 6. So yeah, tyres are all hunky-dory. Let's just have a quick look. Where's the old MOT? When's that expiring? Oh, there we go. The 1st of, well, I've mentioned that, haven't I? 1st of March 2026. So everything's right about this. This will be the car I'd go for if you want a really good electric vehicle that does a genuine 300 miles in the summer. So guide price 12,400. So when we get into the sale, let's see what it fetches. What's my prediction? I think it's 12,400. We also get an assured report from Aston Barclay in conjunction with the AA. read into that what you will. So just do basic checks. Look, brake fluid level, coolant, warning lights illuminated, all green ticks everywhere. Power convertible roof, not applicable. Power sunroof, yes, it has got a sunroof. Wipers and washers, you get the idea. So showing a good clean AA assured report, and cable type both. A domestic trouble code, so there's no code shown on the dashboard. And I know you're going to ask, yes, Aston Barclay are yet to do battery condition reports, but that's a subject for another video. First one through today then. Yeah, I'm back in my office because the Wi-Fi in my house was rubbish. Anyway, Model 3, long range, all-wheel drive, 87,000 miles, nothing for any EV, in the white. Cap clean is 12,650. This is a grade 2. It's up to 12,500. On a, what plate is it on? Where are we? 21 plate. So this will be a Shanghai built car with the octavalve heat pump. Long range, all-wheel drive. 13,200. Look at this, folks. Way over cap clean, and that is, I'm guessing, sold. There you go. Sold for 13,100. Here's my pick of the bunch, because I love the E-Nero. The 4 Plus, we've seen the specs. I reckon it's going to go cap clean 12,400. 11,800. 12,100. Hall bidders, all in the hall. They've all come for it. 12,400. I would have bid 12,400. And that is sold. 12,400. Nice. Audi e-tron estate, 230 kilowatt, 50 quat, 71 kilowatt hour, black edition. Depends on the spec. Cap average is £24,150, and it's already up to 25,400. Cap clean is 25,500. It's up to 25,800. Could be the spec, folks. 26,200. Retail, according to Cap, is £29,000. Oh, that's the next car. That was that sold? Sold. I'm losing track. Sold for 26,400. Tesla Model Y next. Long range in the red, 33,000 miles, grade 2. MOT health admin error, 35. Okay, so there's just an admin error from Vosa. So the mileage is warranted. Cap clean is 21,950. I'm just going to look at the cap clean prices, regardless of the grade. 21,950. It's up to 21,900. These are all from Zenith, I think. Yeah, seller Zenith. 21,900. There you go, and that is sold. 21,900. Mercedes EQA. It's the 70.5. Oh, does my head in. Just make it 71 or make it 70. Anyway, 70.5 kilowatt hour in the white. It's the EQA. I think these have got lemon squeezes in the dashboard. Grade 1 out the box. Cap clean, 25,650 pounds. White's not always the best colour for Mercedes-Benz, but anyway, it's sold for 24,100. Next, it's the Peugeot E2000 Estate. It's the Stellantis car, 50 kilowatt hour, same as the Vauxhall Mocha. Let's go cap clean again, because they all seem to be going for that. 6,250. It's at 4,600. It's grade 2. 135,000 miles. Well, you just noticed that. That's been busy, hasn't it? 135,936 miles. Wow. Out of warranty from every conceivable angle. 5,100. Cap clean is 6,250. So that's been calculated by their algorithm, and that is, I bet that's sold. Sold for £5,000. What a cheap run around. Right, it's Volkswagen ID3 time. 39,000 miles, grade 2. On a 22 plate. Looks nice in that. Looks nice in that Orkney grey, doesn't it? Let's go cap clean. Look, 12,400. It's already up to 12,400, 12,500. 39,000 miles, grade 2. Bit of history there in the grey, and that is sold 12.5. Model Y time, long range, all-wheel drive in the white, done 52,000 miles. Cap clean is 20,750 pounds, and it is a grade 2. V5 to follow. That's quite usual for leasing companies, funders. This is from Zenith. 21.2, and that is sold 21,200. Tesla Model 3 time, long range, all-wheel drive, automatic of course, in the white, 32,000 miles, MOTs till February next year, cap clean, £18,500. Model 3 long range on a 22 plate. These are looking such value now, aren't they? Grade 2, 19.6. Look at this. That's way over. 19.6 sold. Audi Q4 e-tron Estate 82 kWh Quattro Sport 5-door auto in the grey. Depends on the spec. Excuse me. 67,000 miles. Cap clean 20,700. Does depend on what extras have been fitted. Has it got leather? Has it got fancy alloys? Upgraded sound system? Blah blah blah. All the German manufacturers do it. 20,700 is the cap clean, and that is provisional at 19.5. Could be the spec. Skoda time. Got to say it properly, haven't I? Skoda. Enyaq 1V4. Enyaq 4 estate. I don't know. 62 kWh in the grey. 27,000 miles on a 21 plate. Cap clean 15,150. That looks value. They are massive estates. They're okay on the efficiency wise front as well. Grade 2, 15.2. Got very big tall wheels on these, seem to remember. 15.1 is cap clean. It's a grade 2, and that is sold for 15.4. Mini electric. This is the level 2, so the mid spec between the 1 and the 3. 33 kWh. It's a BMW i3 in mini clothes. They drive really well, these do. 12,000 miles on a 71 plate in the silver. You would have had a look at the spec beforehand and the inspection sheet. 11.5 is cap clean. It's up to 12.6. Grade 2. Wowzers. Sold 12.6. So we're now with Mobilise Financial Services and McGann E-Tech 60 kWh. I thought I said Optimum Charge 5-door auto in the grey/black. Looks quite nice. 12,000 miles, grade 2. Should be 17,450. Wow, these are a bit of value, aren't they? 17,450. It's up to 15.7, and that is provisional. I'm not surprised. Yeah, provisional. Renault Scenic E-Tech 160 kilowatt Esprit Alpine 87 kilowatt-hour long range. That's got a nice big fat battery. 7,000 miles on a 24 plate from Mobilise Financial Services. Maybe an early return. Grade 1 out the box, folks. Cap clean is £27,600. In the grey and the black. Where's this going to end up? 25. People don't seem to be too keen. Provisional 25. Don't seem to be too keen on Mobilise stock this week. So there we go. Short sale today from Aston Barclay in Donington. Out of the 14 EVs we've just watched, 11 of them sold and 3 went provisional, and that MG4 will probably appear later on in the sale. There is also 15 Volkswagen ID4s from Addison Lee. Now I'm going to make that a separate video just to talk about your mindset as a dealer, as a retired dealer, when you see all the same car going through. Do you go in early? Do you go in late? What price do you go at? And will anyone want to bite or purchase a used taxi from Addison Lee in London? That will be next week's video. Tune in for that. Thanks for watching. See you soon.